Let's build a low-tech planted ecosystem bowl for these colorful freshwater shrimp. I set it up next to my window so it can get some natural sunlight throughout the day. Do you think they'll like it? Let's start out with this 3-gallon bowl. For this scape, we'll be using sand as the substrate. Let's place the sand in first and smooth it out, taking care to slope it towards the back of the bowl. We'll be adding Siriu stone, which has a beautiful texture and is perfect for aquascaping, as well as a couple pieces of driftwood, which will add some height. I'm using a mixture of different sized stones to keep it looking natural. We'll arrange the stones and wood in the middle of the bowl. I broke up some smaller pieces to add detail to the foreground. I let the largest piece of driftwood stand up out the top for a more interesting look. The hardscape is looking nice so far. We can go ahead and add the plants in next. Anubias, Cryptocorini lucens, Saswassertang, and some Monte Carlo. I wedged the plants in between the rocks and wood to hold them in place and planted the crypt's roots into the substrate. While planting, it's important to keep the plants from drying out completely. I use a mister bottle to spray them down. The planting process is finally complete. Now that we have everything in place, let's fill this bowl up. I added an air pump with a small pre-cycled sponge filter in the back to keep the water clean and well oxygenated for the shrimp. It's looking great so far. I tested the water to make sure there was no ammonia or nitrite, and the test was reading 0. This eco bowl is finally ready for some tiny inhabitants. These are freshwater Neocaridina shrimp. They are easy to care for and don't require a heater to thrive. Let's add them to the bowl. The shrimp are now in the eco bowl and are looking happy. They're exploring all around and aren't shy at all. As this bowl matures, I will be adding a liquid fertilizer for the plants, as well as root tabs in the sand substrate, as it contains no nutrients for the plants currently. I'll also be making sure to feed the shrimp a dedicated shrimp food to keep them happy and healthy. As a final touch, we'll add a couple types of pothos houseplants. These cuttings will be happy growing out of this little bowl, and they'll help filter the water for the shrimp living here. Would you build a bowl like this one to keep shrimp?